Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on June 24th or 25th, 2025, depending on where you're at in the world. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. That's just the manufacturing date of the video. And also, before I start your reading, I'd like to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for hanging out. I love having you guys here. I love being in chat. If you do like my videos, I post 2 of them every single day, one between 4 and 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. Florida time, Eastern time, and that comes with a live chat. Okay, we have legal matters. And it says justice, divorce, balance, judgment. It did come out in the reverse. We have heartbreak on the bottom and surrender. Surrender's on the bottom. That's interesting. We're going to have to clarify those legal matters the best we can, without giving legal advice, of course. I am not an attorney. Honor your evolution. You are enough. Seems like somebody is going to be giving up in a hopeless situation and just sort of give up. Someone's at that crossroads. All right. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I go ahead and lock in and commit even though I'm not happy? Should I get out of a situation because I'm not happy? What is going to be the ultimate decision? Nothing else wants to come out, though. I'll try one more time. There we go. There, heartbreak wants to come out. Okay. So ultimately, there's going to be somebody who's heartbroken in a breakup. All right, the one they still came out anyway. Look at that. We got hookup, surrender, and heartbreak. We got breakup. We got divorce. Honor your evolution. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Pretty simple math here. We got 3 people. One of them is going to be in a heartbreak. Okay. Or maybe there's 4 people and 2 end up in a heartbreak. Okay, but we're going to see what comes out in this reading. All right. Sometimes, if the tarot reading doesn't resonate, sometimes it might resonate with someone close to you, but you would already know if it does. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes if they don't, that's where sharing videos comes in handy, because you're like, oh, that's going on with so-and-so who's also an Aquarius, or so-and-so who's dealing with an Aquarius, or, you know, whatever. All right. Starting off with the release. Letting go. Okay, I'm not going to deal with it anymore. Let's just go ahead and end it. Yes, to start sowing seeds someplace else. Then here is the serendipitous, heart-centered emotion. And it's really, pro tip, the secret to manifesting, one of the secrets to manifesting. And it's almost like hearts and mind are going to align here. All right. So situations where somebody forced themselves to be in an unhappy, unstable situation for whatever reason, that's not going to work in New Earth. That's not going to work, because a lot of what's happening in New Earth is manifestations of the heart are coming into fruition. Okay, we are switching from, mind over heart we're going to be moving into new earth, leading from our heart and from our love. And because of this, the stuff I'm starting to come out, starting to see for you guys is no different. That if you and this both want each other, it's going to happen. And it could be shocking because of Uranus being in Pluto, and because in the corner you see a pig flying. So I don't know if anyone's familiar with the old term, especially like where I am from in America, that yeah, that'll happen when pigs fly. Something shocking could happen like that and line up like that, because the heart is aligning, the heart is winning. So whatever this is going to be released, because it's not an alignment. It's not an energetic match. And there's at least one, maybe two people, as a result, going to go through some sort of heartbreak in order for a really good connection to happen. It's for a really good reason. Yeah. And that really good reason is having a better reason to wake up. A better reason to wake up. A passion and a zest for whatever this new is, and whatever that getting away from that old is. I'm liking this. This landed on heartbreak. We have the Four of Wands in the reverse, so somebody could be missing somebody who they're no longer in union with, or physical union, or missing someone that there's no longer sharing a home with. Again, it's the person most likely who could be going in a breakup. It doesn't really matter, but that's the energy. The heart of this is there is this. This is the release. Diagonally, that is turning into a release of a person who somebody could have thought their spot was stable, like they thought they were with their person, but they just ended up not being. I'm telling you, whoever is thinking of their person right here, whoever is thinking of their person, we got the heart, we got the hands, when pigs fly, that seems to be what's winning here, like the underdog, the situation that nobody ever thought would come to fruition. Like, so I do feel like somebody's not going to be settling. I do feel like if someone's in an unhappy marriage, out of it. Someone's in a hookup that lasted longer than it should have, like it was supposed to be a hookup, and here we are, we're in like a relationship. And that's this energy. This is the hookup. This is the hookup. It was never meant to last. It was meant to hook up. Now, this is the commitment. So this is the hookup. The hookup has to go so the commitment can come in. All right, 3 more cards. In regret, been coming out big time for Aquarius readings. Like someone's been in regret, and then someone's manifesting this new opportunity, collaboration, partnership, projects with you. That's what 3 of Pentacles is. It's like, hey, can we do this together? Can we work on this together? Virgo, Gemini with the Magician, and it's Mercury, and it's communication. And this is communication. Also Virgo here with the Knight of Pentacles. Let's clarify. Yeah, this is looking like that. It's looking like it's time for the hookup to go, because somebody's got marriage and commitment on their mind. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Oh boy, I'm telling you. Oof. The Empress and the Knight of Cups. That's could be an age difference, but this is also, if anybody is estranged from a family member, younger or older, because they were in a relationship that maybe didn't approve of you or them, or vice versa, like a relationship got in the way of a family connection, it could be that. Because this is a significant age difference, and it's more than a couple of years, is what I'm trying to say. So they just fell everywhere. And there's the Emperor. Got the Emperor and the Empress. We have the Five of Cups here twice. So this is somebody who is in regret or missing you. It can be that. It doesn't have to be like regret. I don't see a Ten of Swords. Like I don't see a backstabbing or anything. But I do see where somebody's getting out of a hookup situation, or it was meant to be a hookup. It lasted too long. It was just meant to be a hookup. And then there's somebody who's ready for this with you, whatever this is. If it's a family member, it's like they're returning to the family. But for some of you, like, it's because of a commitment. They want a commitment with you. They want a marriage with you. Three of Pentacles landed on the Three of Pentacles. You see how so smart the intelligence of the universe is, just knows. Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. This is a conversation. This person is talking to that person. She is talking to somebody. The spirits are all around, the fairy spirits in that deck, supporting this, bringing it, nudging it. I feel like someone is manifesting some sort of conversation, because we have collaboration next to Magician. So I do feel like someone is manifesting a conversation here. And it happens serendipitously. Five of Swords. Why is that Five of Swords here? There could be a conversation about moving on, or someone has moved on from a Five of Swords kind of person. A Five of Swords kind of person is a difficult person to live with, because they can play mind games. They can be narcissistic. They can never, they might not ever be wrong. Like everything is someone else's fault, but everything they do is right, and so someone is moving on from that kind of connection. Maybe you, maybe them. Like I said, it looks like it's the hookup, or it's the connection that shouldn't have gone on as long as it did. Anyways, that's what this reading is about. Someone is manifesting a conversation because they want to be with this person for long term. They want to return to the Empress, meaning like that would be like somebody returning, a family member returning home, or a child to the mother or parent, the nurturing parent. But I really take this, for the majority of people, it's the hookup. The hookup has overstayed their welcome, and the hookup is someone that's surrendering to a connection, and the hookup is leaving, not on their own. Like, it's a choice. This person is going to Get rid of that person, because that is the blockage between you and them. Anyway, let's close out with an oracle card. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, like I said, I post 2 a day. All right. The answers you need are coming. We have the twins here. It's a Gemini energy, but the twins. And this is, like I said, it's coming. It's serendipitous. And I feel like it's going to be shocking. I feel like it's going to be like, you know, like when pigs fly kind of energy. And then believe in the impossible. I'm telling you, when pigs fly, and believe in the impossible, because yes, that's this for you, Aquarius. Believe in when pigs fly and the impossible, because look, they're matching your energy. You're matching their energy. Why fight it? Why fight it? Pisces energy, forgive. Okay, it's going to be different. All right, I'm not saying that this is every Aquarian or cross watcher reading, but for somebody it's going to pay off to forgive in a situation and go deeper. And forgiveness can also be forgiveness of self and self-sabotage and just whatever, but it is here. And I do feel like this is going to go somewhere because the energy is right. The energy is right for this. Very strong energy with the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Strong energy with the karmic and the hookup. I mean, this is classic. All right. Maybe somebody even is like, look, was engaged to get married and says, I don't want to. I don't want it because, look, if we get married, we're just going to end up in a divorce. And that's the hookup. You know, there is somebody who was with someone, you know, it was just meant to be a hookup. So things are getting on track as far as this reading goes. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in your next one. And namaste, my friends.